you guys. Make sure you like and dislike. Make sure you leave them comments. And don't be a hater. If you feeling my videos, hit the subscribe button. Alright, let's talk about some real shit in this video. For those of you guys out there that don't know, well, if you're a real boxing fan, you're supposed to know. There is a rumor, and there's a lot of validation to this rumor, that Erislandy Lara beat Demetrius Andrade in the amateurs. But according to Demetrius Andrade, he claimed that's bullshit. He beat Erislandy Lara 9 rounds to 4. 9-4, basically. Only reason Erislandy Lara got his hand risen was because the fight was in Cuba, his hometown. Even went on to say he has the footage. He's going to show everybody the footage when the time is right. Well, let me tell you this, Demetrius. I can't wait to see that motherfucking footage. Okay? You guys gotta excuse me, I got a motherfucking cold over here. But that don't stop me from dropping that heat. Now, another thing, you guys, before I let you guys hear what I just said out of the horse's mouth himself, because a lot of you guys don't know. Me personally, I can see through the bullshit. You can't dance around a question with me. That's why I want to make it to be like an interview or something, because it's going to be a few boxers that's not going to talk to me, because I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm going to ask questions in a respectable way. But you can't dance around me, okay? That's what makes the good interviewers, by the way. Another thing, Demetrius Andrade didn't clearly say all these things that I just said, but I'm going to walk you through this so we could completely break down everything that he's saying. He's implying these things. If you notice, all the implications in this man's statements was exactly what I said directly. Okay? Now, this is the part where I give Demetrius Andrade the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say he got robbed. He really won 9-4. You know. And, you know, let's just keep it real. A lot of people have been robbed before in the amateurs. You know. Roy Jones. Floyd Mayweather. A lot of the greats been robbed in the amateurs before. I mean, that's a fact. So would that really be surprising? Now, don't get it wrong. Yesterday I made a video and I was a little hard on Demetrius Andrade when it comes down to fighting Erislandy Lara. And I still think Erislandy Lara could win that fight. Now, in this interview, he also called Lara a boring fighter. Okay, but Lara knows how to win. Lara is arguably undefeated. And not only that, Lara has faced better opposition, including you. Even though it wasn't in the pros. Okay, let's fully dissect what the fuck I was talking about here. Alright, listen to this, y'all.
In the comments, I read the comments on the videos, they say, yeah, that's cool, he's calling out Charlo, but how come he gets quiet when someone mentions Erislandy Lara? What's your message to the people who say that kind of stuff?
I fought Lara people, right? And a lot of you people that don't have that is seen in your memory bank. I have the CD of me and him fighting. When that day comes, I will show you what happened really in that.
He said he has the CD of him and Lara fighting. Okay, that's validation to one of the things I was saying. I want to see that fight. I would love to see that fight. I will pay to see that shit. How much you gonna charge me? $3, $5? I want to see that shit.
That fight, this
Still fuck with y'all. He said the score was 4-9. Okay? So basically he said he dominated the fight, but got robbed. Okay, let me let you guys keep listening.
Freaking Cuba or somewhere. Of course he's going to win.
I mean, he makes a good point. I mean, like I said, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. It's like finding Cuba, you know, especially I'm quite sure that Erislandy Lara is probably a factor. Well, probably he was a factor, and he was going out there to Cuba to face the man, and got robbed. That's his case, you guys. Now, was I there? You know, I'm quite sure Erislandy Lara's story will be different, and that's just a fact.
When that day comes, I will show you what happened really in that fight. The score was 4-9. I fought him in freaking Cuba or somewhere. Of course he's going to win.
I hear you.
Nobody's scared to fight Lara. Let's just put it out.
And let me just rebuttal that real quick, Demetrius. I'm not going to say nobody is afraid to fight Lara, but they're not in a rush to fight him neither. And a lot of people want to say Erislandy Lara is boring, and I mean, the guy's a good boxer, you know, good straight left. I mean, nobody has clearly beat Erislandy Lara. Nobody. I mean, and you're not the most exciting fighter yourself. I mean, don't get it twisted. I tune in whenever you fight, but I'm not. I mean, you want to talk about Erislandy Lara? Let's make that fucking fight happen, because I honestly could see Erislandy Lara beating you. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm going to talk about what Demetrius Andrade can do to beat Erislandy Lara in a minute. Briefly, by the way.
Lara don't bring real money to the table, and the networks don't want to see him fight because he's boring. That's the truth. He runs around in circles, and that's it. He's not entertaining. That's the problem. The Charlo brothers are entertaining right now. Demetrius Andrade is entertaining right now. So the entertainers that people like to see need to make the fight happen, because that's how you make boxing stay alive. And
you know, that makes a lot of sense. I understand that. You know, at the end of the day, it's quite clear that it's not always the boxers. It's not always the boxers that supposed to make the fight happen, or it's not always the boxers that's supposed to push the fight. It's not always their fault. I understand all that, but let me tell you guys this: Erislandy Lara is a top 154 pounder. Okay, he's undefeated, basically. Well, arguably, that's a perfect way to say it. He beat you already. Their team offered you money to take the fight. I'm hearing you ducked the offer. And it's not like you ducked the offer to fight somebody better than Lara, or on another caliber than Lara, like a Trout. I mean, not even on the same level as a Lara. You dig? I mean, I understand you're inactive and all that shit, but I would love to see that fight, Lara versus Demetrius Andrade. You know,
big fights be, wrote down in history. I have no problem fighting Lara. Go ask the network, do they want to put him up? Look who he's fighting.
Okay, and as you guys can see, as you guys know, we all know politics and bullshit can take over when it comes down to boxing. But before I get up off this camera, let me just tell you guys some quick things what I think Demetrius Andrade brings to the table. He brings a lot of height, punching power. Demetrius Andrade can box, good defensive fighter. But the problem is, I just feel like Erislandy Lara, I'm going to just save all that for the prediction video. But when it comes down to this fight, Erislandy Lara has shown that he can take people that hit harder, in my opinion, than Demetrius Andrade. That's just my opinion, though. Don't get it wrong, though. Demetrius Andrade, that height, that height he brings to the table, punching power, that speed, could be a problem for Lara. But I could also see Lara putting on the boxing clinic, yo. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys, I just want to see this fucking fight happen. I got Lara by decision. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. Demetrius Andrade is a force to be reckoned with at the 154 division. But I totally feel like Erislandy Lara is too. And that's why a lot of these guys don't want to waste their time fighting Lara. Because a lot of these guys, some of them done sparred with Lara before. And they know. I watch Lara spar sometime. That motherfucker spar how he fights. He's not trying to give away no rounds or none of that. Alright, you guys, I'm out.